Hi Aquarius, welcome to your 2016 year ahead general tarot forecast. Just to let you know how I do these readings, Aquarius, I use two decks of cards. I use the Rider Tarot deck miniature edition. I'm using miniature editions because I'm having to work from a confined space at the moment, so my hair's looking a bit ratchety. I'm having to work from a confined space at the moment. I usually use my dining room table, but obviously I have a family that I live with, so my family are always kind of it's nearly 12 midnight at the minute, so my brother-in-law is on his game, my twin sister is on her Sims game, and I'm upstairs working away like a beaver because I have a multitude of personal readings to get out as well as the general, so I'm trying to kind of race against the clock, not race your readings, but race against the clock to try and get everything done. It's not all going to be done by January the 1st. The life ahead, your life spread 2016 readings are coming up afterwards, and I made a promise to you guys that I'd get those out, so I'm going to keep to it. I'm sorry that your general reading was a little bit late for January, but that's already been done, and that should already be up, or it's going up very, very soon, within the next couple of days. So I use this deck here, and how I do the readings is as I do them in chunks. So I'll focus on what I can see is coming in for you between January and March 2016. We then look at April to June 2016. We then look at July through to September 2016, and then we look at the latter part, the ending of the year, October through to December. And for each of those 3/4 months, we'll pick 6 cards. So 2 cards to represent each month. So 2 cards for Jan, 2 cards for February, 2 cards for March. But I don't read it as this will happen in January, this will happen in February, this will happen in March. I blend the reading together. So it's just a general overview of those 3 months. Now, what I also do is I use my Universal Weight Pocket Tarot deck. And for each of those 3 months, I will shuffle these cards and I will ask the universe, angels, spirit guides to give me 1 card to serve as your message or advice for those 3 months. Okay, hope that makes sense. Also, if you'd like a personal reading with me, my link for my website is below. It's going through a little bit of a reconstruction stage. So, if you go to the website and you look at a reading and you want to go back to it, you'll find that there are always various changes coming up on that website. And I'll be introducing more spreads and more different readings for you guys also, okay? And yeah, your life spread 2016 readings coming up very soon. So let's get on with your reading, guys. I'm going to shuffle my Rider Tarot deck miniature edition first. And I'm just going to hone in to your energy, Aquarius. Universe, spirit, angel guides, help me with this reading for Aquarius. What is coming in for Aquarius for 2016? I need sun, moon and rising signs, please, for Aquarius. So I need you to help me with, please, if you can help me with what's coming in for Aquarius January through to June. I need energies, situations, events, people. What is coming in for Aquarius, sun, moon and rising signs between April through to June 2016. What's coming in for Aquarius between July through to September 2016. Sun, moon and rising signs, and what is coming in for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, sun, moon and rising signs for October through to December. Show me. Okay, I've shuffled the cards, okay, and I'm going to split the deck into 3 as I usually do, and we're going to gather them back up. Okay, and we're going to pick the first 6 cards from the top to serve as what potentially could be coming in for you guys between January and March. Okay, so there's the first 6 cards done. And we're going to now use the Universal Weight Pocket Tarot deck. Just going to meditate on these. Universe, Spirit, Angels, Lord, please show me what is the advice message you've got for the Aquarius people, Sun, Moon and Rising signs between January and March 2016. What is the advice card? Show me the advice that you're giving to Aquarius between January and March 2016. Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What's the advice? What's the message? Show me. Okay. We're going to pick a card from the top there. Let's turn the cards over. Okay. So I feel that between January and March, and I'm seeing this for a lot of the signs, that you're concentrated on career, making money, really moving your life ahead, Aquarius. And I know this because I see the Page of Pentacles. Okay, and I also see the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel that there is going to be some contract signed with that page. The pages are usually messages. When it's a Page of Pentacles, it's usually a good financial message. So it's a message of some finances coming in or something related to finances. It's the card of expansion. So it's the card of maybe taking a financial idea or an idea that could lead to abundance and really expanding that and growing it a lot larger. It's the card of planning what you're going to do with your finances. But I feel in the main that this is something to do with a contract or something new that's coming in work-wise. And I feel that I can see you guys going forward with this because we do have the Eight of Pentacles sat right next door to it. Okay, so this is you guys working really hard. This is a new job. This is, for some of you guys, it will be an apprenticeship. It will be something potentially that you haven't done before, or maybe with that Page of Pentacles sat right before it. This is, it could be an idea that you've got to make money, and you're focusing on this with the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is often the card where we look at a new establishment. So it's working your way up the ladder to achieve success. It's working towards a goal, and it's working really hard. I feel that you're going to really be focused, because I'm looking at the two people on these cards. The Page of Pentacles is absolutely focused on that one pentacle, okay? He's got something small there, but he knows that he can grow it bigger. So it's small acorns growing to large oaks, okay? Growing to large oak trees. And I see you guys working really hard to try and make something happen, to try and make something quite successful. So your focus is on success, I feel, in terms of a work environment within January and March. But I feel that you are going to be a fish out of water with this. I feel that you are going to, you might find it quite taxing. And I feel that you're going to have a lot of kind of, I don't know whether it's pressure. I feel there could be some pressure. I feel there could be potentially somebody quite controlling in this work environment for you guys, because we do have the Page of Cups here. This is another offer card, okay? But the thing that I always notice with this Page of Cups, always, is this fish in the cup. And when I looked at it and I thought, but the fish is not in the water is behind this page. It's almost like he's taken the fish out of the water and placed it in the cup. So on the one hand, it could be something that's quite surprising that comes in, because this can often be the cards of a surprising message. Okay, so maybe you weren't expecting to get something that you'd been interviewed for before the Christmas period, and suddenly that comes in. I also feel it's going to be something fairly new to you, because this fish out of water, what does a fish out of water do? What does the term a fish out of water mean? I feel that it means that you're not used to something, that you are a novice at it, that you are, and the Page of Cups to me can represent quite an awkward person as well, Aquarius. Okay, so I feel that you're going to feel kind of, you might feel a little bit out of your depth with it, because we do also have the Ten of Wands, which is a card of having a lot of things on your plate. Okay, it's having a lot of kind of burden. It's feeling kind of the energy of burden maybe towards something, and it's something that you might want to hide from. You might want to kind of stay in the background with, but you can't, because you're going to be on show, and you're going to need to show your self-worth with this. You're going to need to show what you're made of. Okay, this is what I'm sensing here with this reading for the first 3 months. Okay, you can't hide from what it is that you've gone into. I just get the impression that you're going to want to kind of take a back seat, but you can't take a back seat. You're going to need to kind of show what you're made of. I feel that you're going to have a very domineering boss within this new endeavour, okay, because we do have the Emperor card here. The Emperor is a fairly authoritative, very domineering, quite controlling individual, because he is number 4. So he's very stable, he's very resolute in what he believes. He's also ruled by the zodiac sign of Leo. Is it Leo? No, it's Aries, sorry, the ram. Okay, so he is very much in a controlling situation. He's the father in this. So I feel that you're going to have a very either a very domineering boss or it might be a domineering manager, okay? He's also the controller of many kingdoms. Emperor is always bigger than a king because kings control one kingdom, emperors control many. And I also feel that this is reflected with the devil card as well. This could be two people within this workplace that you need to watch out for, okay? I feel that the emperor, if it's two people, the emperor is the overall boss. This could also represent a large establishment that you go into, okay? Which is why you're looking to hide, potentially with that Ten of Wands. You're looking to conceal yourself. You're feeling like a fish out of water with that Page of Cups, okay? And the devil could be the manager, the person that manages people, because we have two people there that he's managing, that he's holding the strings to, that he's in control of, okay? It could be with the Ten of Wands that this is a real struggle for you to get used to. I feel that you're getting used to something. You're trying to find your feet with it, but you're wanting to kind of conceal yourself at the same time and kind of not be on show, because you don't feel maybe that you have the skills or that you have the kahunas to do the job, or you don't feel that you are in a position where you can really, show what you're made of, because you don't feel that you are skilled enough to show that as yet, because you are the apprentice within this Eight of Pentacles, and the good financial news, the good message potential of a new job has come through with that Page of Pentacles card. Okay, I'm looking at two controlling people here, the Emperor and the Devil. The Emperor might not be so much of a bad person, actually, because I'm not saying that there are going to be bad people, but I'm saying with the Emperor card, this could be just like the person that completely oversees everything, okay? The father figure can also be somebody who's quite supportive as well, okay? Somebody who gives really constructive criticism, gives constructive advice. But it's the devil that you need to watch out for in this job, I feel, okay? Because he's quite a controlling individual. This could also be something that you feel quite overbearing, in terms of that you are being required to do a lot. You are being required to take on a lot of responsibility quite soon within this new role that you go into, Aquarius, between January and March. Because we do have that Page of Cups, as I say, the fish out of water, okay? The awkward kid, okay? Somebody who's quite dreamy, someone who's quite poetic, someone who's quite gentle. And I feel that with the Devil card, you won't be required to be very gentle, okay? And it could be that you also feel quite sensitive within this role. You almost feel like a child with that Page of Cups, I feel, Aquarius, okay? On the one hand, you could have support from the Emperor, but on the other, you could have somebody who's quite dominant and domineering within the Devil card. Or it could be a combination of both the Emperor and the Devil card, okay? Your overall advice card is the Chariot. You are moving forward within those 3 months, okay? You are going to be required to be on show, because this guy is a very confident guy. And he also runs the show, okay? So this is why I felt here that you're going to need to show what you're made of, because you might be given a lot of responsibility within this role with that Ten of Wands card, okay? And this is by the Emperor, who probably trusts you to take on that responsibility, okay? But you do have a little devil there potentially within the job, who likes to control stuff, or likes to feel that he's in control of you. But on the one hand, with the advice card, the message is that you are moving forward. You are moving in the right direction. And on the other hand, it requires you to be the star, to be the rock star, to show what you're made of with that Chariot card. That's what I'm seeing between January and March, Aquarius, for you guys. Let's have a look what's coming up for you between April through to June. Let's lay out another 6 cards. I never turn these face up until I've got everything laid out, because I like to see how it might correlate. Universe, Spirit, what is the message? Give me the message, the advice card for the zodiac sign of Aquarius between April and June 2016. What is the advice that you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs, please? Give me the advice, the message that you have for the zodiac sign of Aquarius between April and June 2016. Aquarius, Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Aquarius, Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. What is the advice and message that you have for the Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs between April and June 2016? Show me. Very interesting cards. Two very interesting. 6 very interesting cards. The advice card is showing up as the Five of Cups, but we're going to discuss that in a moment because it doesn't quite sit well with me as the advice card message. Some of you might face some loss. Some of you might face some disappointment within those months. But what I'm seeing here is not disappointment. What I'm seeing here is things that are on an even keel for you between April and June 2016. We've got the Page of Wands, and we've also got the Strength card together. To me, this is a card about showing off confidence again, Aquarius, between those 3 months, okay? Page of Wands, for some of you guys, because the Empress is in the reading, it could mean pregnancy. Usually they should be side by side, okay? But I see real kind of, it's either sexual energy happening with that Page of Wands, because this can literally be a card of jumping into something, taking a risk, okay? It's literally the card of kind of the risk taker. The Page of Wands often reminds me of the Fool card, in that it gets an idea and then it just wants to go ahead with it just like that, okay? The Strength card is a card of facing our fears, okay? It's willpower, it's determination, okay? Both cards represent fire energy, because the Strength card is usually ruled by the zodiac sign of Leo, and the Page of Wands is fire. So it's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, okay? Which means running with your passions, going for something. And I feel that it's almost saying you need to kind of leap ahead within those 3 months, okay? And face your fears. We already saw in the 3 months previously that you were finding your feet perhaps in a new job or in a new area of work, okay? That you felt kind of like a fish out of water with. You felt kind of not ready, or you didn't feel skilled enough, or you didn't feel good enough potentially within that role, but you were being kind of catapulted into the limelight somewhere along the line. And I feel that it's funny because we have a Strength card here, which is the determination, the willpower, the resolve, the strength of character to face our inner demons, and the Page of Wands is the kind of get up and go card. It can also reference good news coming in terms of creative endeavours. So, you know, it's usually the good news card. It's the surprising thing that comes in. Pages can also represent children as well. So there might be something to do with children, and having maybe some form of responsibility over children. Everybody's got responsibility over children, but maybe something like that within those 3 months with that Strength card there. There's something to do with the child, I feel. Maybe that's got something to do with the Five of Cups, the advice card. But we do see that, you know, you're in a really good place, Aquarius, between April and June 2016, because we have the Nine of Cups. This is you guys feeling quite smug, feeling quite happy, feeling quite abundant with life. But I'm also sensing that this is potentially a very sexual relationship potentially coming in for you guys, because we do have Page of Wands. It can be rushing into something quite sexual as well. with that Page of Wands. We've got Strength, which is strong female lust, female control, female energy, sexual control. The line on that Strength card usually represents a man. So it's usually a woman using her feminine wiles to tame a man. We've also got the Nine of Cups, which can reference a very sexually active person, okay? They've got lots of notches on their belt. So there's some sexual energy. There's something very strong and sexual and lustful coming in for you guys over that period, okay? And we've also got the Temperance card here. This can represent healing, but it can also represent the coming together of two souls at the same time. And water is fluids, okay? I'm not going to get too, into that stuff, but I feel there's real sexual energy happening for you guys. I do feel that there is something to do with pregnancy happening here as well, with this Empress card that shows up. Okay, the Empress is a card about fertility, it's about growth, it's about abundance, it's about wealth. But it's also a card about just enjoying the fruits of your labours. And I noticed that there are two women showing here in this reading who are both sat in a garden environment. They're both enjoying being comfortable. And I feel that you are going to be feeling contented, because we've got three contentment cards here. The Empress, not so much. She can be a card about feeling inner and outer contentment, but this can also be the card of frustration while you're waiting for something to manifest. Okay. So I feel with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, this is really you guys, whether you're male or female, and also that Nine of Cups. This suggests real contentment to me. And it's almost like you've found some balance here, because we have that Temperance card, which is also a card of achieving balance. Okay, it's balancing our emotions, it's balancing our feelings. I feel that you're going to be on a real even keel here. So I don't know why we've got the Five of Cups as your advice card. I feel that the advice card for the month is for those 3 months, is that you need to get over something, okay? You need to enjoy what you have. This is saying to me, enjoy what you have and don't focus on anything that is still within the present. So if you have any leftover negative tension or negative feelings or sadness about something, I feel that it's telling you that you need to let go of it with this Five of Cups. There could, of course, as I've said, be some loss somewhere amongst this, okay? Maybe it doesn't show in these cards here. But I'm just going to see if I can get another set of cards and just ask, what is the five? Why are we showing the Five of Cups as the advice card, universe, for Aquarius during April to June? Why are you giving me the advice card as the Five of Cups? Well, it's showing the Two of Wands there. This is usually a man that sets out on a journey on his own. It's a journey of self-exploration. I notice on the cards that there are singular characters all the way down. Page of Wands is on his own. The lady with Strength is essentially on her own in a way, because she is focused on taming something, on getting confidence, on building her confidence. I feel with that Page of Wands and Strength, you're needing to build your confidence somehow with something here during those 3 months. I noticed that you're happy on your own with the Nine of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress card. They all suggest to me kind of singular activities or pursuits. And I feel that maybe within the Five of Cups, you might be missing out or missing friendships or bonds, or you've been focusing so much on advancing yourself that maybe you're missing out. And this is the card, the Two of Wands, of advancement, Aquarius. Okay, so it's literally taking an idea out into the world and pursuing it. It's going on a journey on your own. Two of Wands can sometimes mean a partnership as well. or looking for partnerships, or looking for other people to help you with something, okay? It can also be a card of conflict, duality, trying to achieve some sort of balance. So maybe the balance is missing from your life during those 3 months, because we do see singular characters. And maybe with the Temperance card, what you're looking for is to have something that's conjugal, something that is a bond, something of a bond. Maybe you're looking for a bond with that, okay? Maybe you'd like to share something emotionally with someone with that Temperance card. As you know, guys, I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm just getting the feeling that all this happiness with these people is on their own, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is sat on her own in her garden, enjoying the fruits of her labours. The Empress is sitting on her own, enjoying the fruits of her labours. The guy in the Nine of Cups is sitting on his own, enjoying the fruits of his labours. He does have friends and stuff, but essentially he's quite smug, and he's quite kind of like, I did this all on my own. The Page of Wands is on his own. Essentially, the Strength card is a woman on her own, but she's taming a male, okay? This can be a purely sexual card sometimes. So maybe for some of you guys, you're enjoying, a friends with benefits relationship, or you're just enjoying a sexual relationship with someone, but what you're missing is the emotional connection of that Temperance card. So maybe you guys are focused on the loss of joy in terms of connections with that Three of Cups that guy is looking at there. He's looking at the loss of a connection. The Three of Cups on its own is about joy, it's about unions, it's about friendships, it's about going out and having a good time. And I notice here on the cards that potentially you guys are going to kind of be having a good time on your own, or be having a good time with others, but it will be just kind of for the sole purpose maybe of sex or something like that. But I feel that you're going to be missing out on friendships, and you're going to be kind of feeling that you want friendship, because behind this guy is the Two of Cups, okay? But he's not seeing it. He's not seeing that there are connections out there that he can make. He's just focusing on what he doesn't have. So I feel that the message is to go out into the world and make connections, which the Two of Wands can also stand for, making connections, because there are two wands there. And sometimes this is the card of making connections, it's the card of partnerships. So I feel that you guys are going to be wanting to kind of go out into the world between those 3 months and make connections. You seem to be achieving a lot on your own during, I think it's April to June, isn't it? During April to June. There's a lot of that going on for you. But what you are missing, it would seem, is the bonding with other people, potentially. And that is what I feel that you need. Okay, so that's why I feel that advice card has come up for that period of time. Let's have a look at the next set of cards. It's important that you make connections and that you stay within groups as well, because as well as making our own abundance on our own and enjoying the fruit of our labours, life is worth nothing if you can't share what you have with others. Let's just put these cards to the side here. Put that card back. Let's have a look what the next 6 cards are, and this is July now through to September. Universe, Spirit, show me the advice. What is the advice and message that you have for Aquarius between July and September, please? What is the advice card? Show me the advice card. Show me the advice card for Aquarius. What is the advice message that you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs? Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for July through to September 2016. Show me. So I feel that between July and September, you're going to be moving on from, it could be a job, because we do have the King of Pentacles sitting right next door to it. It could be even something to do with your home, because the King of Pentacles can sometimes represent, he can sometimes represent a estate agent, okay? Somebody who deals with property. The Ace of Swords is heavily connected with the Death card in the Major Arcana, so sometimes it is the severing off. It is a severing off something that isn't working for you. So it's getting rid of the old in order to introduce the new. It's facing up to the truth. It's overcoming a challenge. The aces are always the seeds of a new beginning. And, you know, the Ace of Cups would be maybe the start of a new relationship, the seeds, the starting of love developing. The Ace of Wands would be the start of a new idea, or the start of a new job or a new business. The Ace of Pentacles would be perhaps the start of a new business, or money in the hand, getting something through financially. And the Ace of Swords is always the fresh beginning after the storm. For some reason, you're severing ties with something. There is a change. There is the overcoming of something. Okay, there is a decision made, because the Ace of Swords can also be your decision card as well. It's also the card of having to make a sacrifice. So I feel for between July and September, maybe some of you guys are making a sacrifice. It could be facing up to the truth with maybe a potential partner. King of Pentacles would usually, Aquarius, be an earth sign, Virgo, Sagittarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus male. I feel that we've got two kings in the reading. Sometimes that can infer success within your life. It can also infer strong male energy when you get several males in a reading. I can see several males here. Chariot, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. But I feel that this severing, whatever this is, whatever it is that you decide to put to the back burner, or you decide to let go of, is only a very positive thing, because it allows you to move forward with that star card. It's a very blessed decision. You have the backup of the universe. It's the right thing for you to do. I do see something new coming in for you guys, because we have the Four of Pentacles there. Four of Cups is showing also. So this is some sort of proposal that's coming in. And I feel that that might be from the King of Pentacles. It's something that you need to make a decision on, because it's the King of Swords. And you are King of Swords. You're also the Star card as well. So it shows to me sort of great faith in a decision that you're going to be making there. The King of Swords is Libra, Aquarius, Gemini character. He's usually associated with Libra though, because he is balance, he is fairness, he is making a fair and informed decision on something. He's usually representative of the law, or somebody who would work within the judicial system. So I do feel that you're going to be making a decision to maybe take some other offer up, okay? And I feel that this will actually be after you've kind of cut ties with something there. We also have the Chariot, so it's interesting that the Chariot comes after the Star, okay? I'm almost getting the impression that some of you guys are going to be in the spotlight, potentially, with the Star card and the Chariot, because both cards can reference being in the spotlight, being the star. The Chariot can literally be the rock star, okay, because he is very sought after, he's very confident, very sexy guy, he's very in charge, he's very in control of who he is. So I feel that you guys are going to be feeling in control of a situation, or in control of something that you make a decision on. And as I've said, I feel that you could literally be the star, or be in the spotlight, or the spotlight is shone on you, I feel. With the Ace of Swords as well, this is like the breakthrough card. So for some of you guys, it could be something that you've been working towards for quite a long time. Maybe you've been working towards being a singer or an actress or something within the popular culture domain, and it suddenly comes through for you, because we have that star and we have the Chariot there, moving forward with something quite positive. You are highlighted in both cards going forward. With the King of Swords, I feel that there is real resolution with whatever it is that you decide to move forward with, because we do have that Four of Cups at the top there, and we do have the Chariot. So you've decided to me to take this offer up. You've made a resolute decision in terms of that King of Swords, and that King of Swords is you. So you've made a decision that is fair to you, that you find to be balanced, that you find to be justified. So you're justified in your actions, I feel here, with that Ace of Swords. You've severed some connections with something with the Ace of Swords, I feel. And there is an offer that comes in, which I'm sure that you accept, because we have the Chariot card. You're moving forward, okay? You are moving forward. And also potentially with that Four of Cups, it does show a level of disinterest sometimes. It does show focusing on something else while something is being offered to you. So maybe there is a case for a time, a little bit of deliberation going on with you. And deliberation can also be seen within the Chariot card sometimes, because this is the conflicting emotions. But it's really, at the end of the day with the Chariot, it's overcoming the conflicting thoughts and ideas that go through with us, and we decide to move forward. So you are moving ahead with an offer, with a new proposal that comes in for you, okay? And you are going to be making a very fair and just decision for yourself. Okay, you're going to be weighing everything up with that King of Swords, but I'm pretty sure that you kind of come to a resolution with that. This Ace of Swords I see here, I feel it would have been a time, you'd have come through a challenge, you'd have come through something that wasn't working for you, and you've just made, I'm seeing resolution written. The Ace of Swords can often be the card that's classed as, with one word, certainty. It's kind of like, yes, I'm going to do this, that's it, I've just made a decision, that's it. So I'm seeing decisions running all the way through this during July through to September for you guys. And I feel that you are coming through an end of the cycle, because we do have the Ten of Wands there as your advice card, which suggests to me that you are coming to the end of the struggle. This can be the struggle card, but I wouldn't read it like that as the advice card, because I feel that you are overcoming a struggle. And the tens represent endings of cycles. So a cycle has come full circle now. So it's almost like you feel that it is definitely time to move on to something else between April and September 2016. And we're just going to shuffle, Aquarius, your sorry, we've already done that, haven't we? Okay, so so it's very late when I'm recording, okay? So we've shuffled, and we know that you're coming to the end of the cycle. You're coming to the end of something that's probably been quite a strong weight on you for a time. It might be the job that you went into earlier in the year, but it's almost like you've just made a decision to sort of cut something off with the Ace of Swords, and you are moving on to greener pastures, it would seem. Okay, so that's your reading for July through to September. And we're just going to focus finally on your last 6 months, October through to December 2016. Let's have a look what's coming up for you here. Universe, Spirit, show me the energies, show me the message stroke advice card for Aquarius between October and December 2016. Show me what you see as the advice and message you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. Okay, something flipped out there, the Empress. That's your advice card. Interesting reading, because the Empress, as your advice card, suggests to me that you are at the height of your creative skills. during October through to December. It's also, again, there is this level of comfort for you within those months, okay? The Empress is fertility, as I say, she's growth, she's abundance. So there's a lot of growth happening for you in terms of perhaps career during those 3 months. You know, I've seen all through the year, Aquarius, that you have cut ties with things, you've tried things, you've gone into things, you may have given up on things. But I feel that you are sort of sitting in your truth, or you're sitting where you're most comfortable with that Empress card towards the end of the year, okay? Could be referring to something to do with your mother if you have a mother, because she often refers to being a mother she's referred to being as being a mother within the tarot. But more than anything, she is something that expands. She's number 3. It's expansive, it's magical. It's real kind of a magical time for you, I feel, between those 3 months. And I feel that you're just going to be sitting in your truth. You've got a lot of things that you want to bring out into the world, that you want to bring out to others as the Empress, okay? I also see you guys feeling very attractive, or perhaps even becoming a mother, maybe. Doesn't exactly refer to it, well, it can do, because we do have the Fool showing up, and that can refer to children. But I don't feel it's that. I feel that you are the Empress for those 3 months. It's stepping into your beauty, it's stepping into your strength, it's stepping into creativity. You are really trying to get things to grow. You are really growing as a person, as well as growing in terms of your business or whatever it is that you're doing in terms of work. But what's interesting about this reading, Aquarius, for those last 3 months, is that we have the 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. You know, there's a real juxtaposition between those cards, because on the one hand, one references chains, the other one represents freedom. But then on the other hand, one can reference gain and one can reference going up in the world. So potentially for some of you guys, there's going to be some form of financial gain or a promotion or an offer coming in for you. We did see prior to that, between July and September, that you switched jobs or you switched something. You've ended something, you've cut something away that wasn't working for you, and you decided to take something else up. You're moving ahead with something. So this could definitely refer to this 4 of Pentacles here, where you are financially stable, and the 4s are stable. And the 4 of Pentacles, in its kind of spiritual, personal meaning, is not willing to let go, or being afraid to step out of your comfort zone, or holding or using material things to shield you so you don't have to deal with anything else. And it really, as a card, it would say you need to let go of the fear, and you need to step out of the comfort zone and try new things. You need to look at things in a different way, because you're far too stagnant, or you're far too frightened to let go and experience other things. What you have is the most important thing to you, but there are other things that are very important that you're just not seeing, or you're not willing to look at, okay? But in terms of finances, I see a lot of stability with that 4 of Pentacles. I see that there is steady growth in terms of your finances. And we see the 6 of Wands here as well. This is real success coming in for you guys between those 3 months. I feel in terms of your career, and I also feel in terms of your confidence. I feel wherever it is that you move to, it's going to be giving you a lot of financial stability, and it's also going to be giving you a lot of kind of confidence as a person, Aquarius, with that 6 of Wands. What we do see though also is whatever it is that you have lost. Now, I could read this 2 ways, this card, these 2 next cards that come, these are 2 cards that come up. And I have to follow a pattern, really, Aquarius. Sorry, my hair is really ratchetty tonight. Okay, I shouldn't really be concerned with my hair. It's just it's the message you want, right? So I could read this two ways if I were to look at it as a storyboard. One way I could read it is that we have the Five of Cups here. So maybe this is the energy carried over from the last 3 months. But we've got the Five of Cups here. Maybe everything's going really well for you, but you've lost something. So maybe you're on your own in those 3 months after the ending of a relationship. We've got the Two of Cups after that. So for some of you guys, it could be the loss of a relationship, the ending of a relationship. Okay, but what we don't see is the Two of Cups before that Five of Cups. I would have expected that, to be honest with you. So I'm looking at this two ways. I'm feeling to myself that for some of you guys, there could be an ending to a relationship because we've got the Five of Cups, we've got the Two of Cups, and we've got the Fool card. The Fool card is the non-committal card. It means that you're not committed to anything. Okay, it means that you could be stepping out footloose and fancy free after you've ended a relationship. If you want to look at the progression of the cards, Five of Cups, Two of Cups, the Fool. Okay, so ending off a relationship, you're footloose and fancy free. Relationship could have ended with this King of Cups because he's showing next to the Fool. Okay, so it could be him that ends it. He's Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Okay, maybe the King of Cups is the Fool because he decides to step out of something that was difficult. He's been sitting on or holding a brave face over a relationship that's not working out for him with you guys, potentially. Could read it that way. The other way that we could read it is that the Fool card is the new beginning card, okay? So there's a new beginning within a relationship, perhaps with this King of Cups fella, okay? Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian individual. So we've got the Fool, King of Cups, and then we've got the Two of Cups, which is the new relationship. So for some of you guys, I see a new relationship happening. It's interesting that the Five of Cups is before the Two of Cups. And behind this guy, if you look at this card, Aquarius, we have him looking down at lost joy. Because the Three of Cups to me always represents now this Three Cups here. If you get it in a standalone card, it's joy, it's happiness. But he's looking at Three Cups that have been overspilled. So the glasses are now half empty. He's looking at something that he's lost. He's looking at something that completed him that has now gone. So there's real loss there. But behind him are Two Cups. There's the connection. He's not seeing that something else is coming in for him. Except it does come in. Because we have the Two of Cups behind. So I see this as after a time of loss, which we saw in your other reading as the general advice potentially. Maybe feeling that you're out there on your own, you're enjoying life, but the one thing that you're missing is a partner. We see the partner coming in with that Two of Cups. Does that make sense to you guys? With the Fool card, it's the new beginning. So the new beginnings of love we see here, okay? And it's interesting because we have a progression here on either side. Four of Pentacles can be not getting out or feeling afraid to let go of something or holding on to something for dear life. The Five of Cups could be that you're still holding on to something that didn't work out for you. But the Fool card for me would mean that you're now going to be stepping into a new experience, which is going to give you a lot of success because we have the Six of Cups, Six of Wands next, victory card, okay? So perhaps this Four of Pentacles is the loneliness card and the Six of Pentacles is the change in that status, which changes to the Two of Cups in terms of a relationship. Now there is a connection. You are no longer on your own, okay? Now you have that person that you've always wanted come into your life. And the person that you've always wanted is the King of Cups, someone who's every girl's dream. So I could read it in there. For some of you guys, there will be the loss of a relationship in those 3 months. But I see this more now as being that actually there's going to be the gaining of a relationship for you guys. Okay, maybe you've just had the material side of life, which we did see in the last reading between, I think, July and September. This is all you had to hold on to, what you've gained. And we saw that. We saw a lot of abundance in that last reading. A lot of comfortable stuff going on for you, Aquarius. And this is what you had to protect you, to look after you. You didn't have anything else. That Six of Wands could literally be going out and having a good time. okay? Stepping out of the confines of your four walls, okay? And enjoying life, enjoying people. You're lonely within this Five of Cups, but with the Two of Cups there is now this connection that happens. The Two Cups were always behind you, but you went out and you found it with the Six of Wands. Stepping into the new experience with the Fool card, and that's going to be with the King of Cups. I definitely see new love coming in for you guys. Could be Scorpio, Pisces, Cancerian individuals by the end of 2016. Okay? And your overall advice is the Empress card. This could be you guys enjoying life on your own, or it could be you guys literally just feeling so attractive and beautiful as people, okay? The nurturing, the wait is over, perhaps, for you guys, because the number threes can signify manifestation. And though when I look at the Empress, she is building ideas, she's making things happen, but she's still waiting for things to manifest. I also see the number threes as expansion. The number threes also mean more than one person. So I do feel that there is going to be a real connection made for you guys by the end of the year. I do see new love coming in. Could potentially mean the loss of love for some of you guys, but I would more read this as being new love coming in for some of you guys. Okay? What we're going to do now is we're going to shuffle the angel cards just to get the overall message for 2016. Angels, universe, what is the overall message you have for the zodiac sign of Aquarius for what is the overall message that you have for Aquarius for the year 2016? What is your overall message? What is the overall message that you have to speak to Aquarius about? What advice? What is the overall message stroke advice you have for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising signs for the year 2000? Oh my God, just flipped out. Isn't that funny? Two cards that show up here, the Empress and the Five of Cups. I'm going to read these two because they flipped out together, which means it's a very prominent message for you. Five of Water and the Empress. Can you see that? Flipped out, and they both showing your reading for the end of the year. So let's have a look. Five of Water. Things not turning out the way you'd hoped. Not seeing the positive in a situation. Crying over spilt milk. So there is some form of loss happening there. But what's behind you is a relationship. Let's have a look at this Five of Water in here. Things may not have turned out the way you expected. Be careful not to focus too much on the negative, as there's a positive in every situation. You may be missing the silver lining. Fighting or trying to ignore change doesn't serve you. Instead, have faith that everything happens for a reason. It's healthy to grieve what has been lost and take the time to heal. Reach out to friends, family and wise counsellors for support and comfort. So it could simply be a case of, I do see new love for a lot of you guys coming in, okay, after loss. Somewhere along the line you've lost something here. But it's telling you not to focus too much on it, okay, because there is new connections coming in. Potentially this could be family with the Two of Cups, support. With that King of Cups also, he can also be a friend in the tarot. And there is support in the Six of Wands. You may have shut yourself off for a certain amount of time, feeling that you're happy with what you've got, with your material gains, which we saw in the prior 3 months, okay? But we do see a new beginning happening here with the Fool. All right, so that's another way to look at this reading as well. Additional meanings of this card: sadness, the end of a relationship, wishing you could change the past, obsession, crying over spilt milk. Tells you not to cry over spilt milk. Definitely see either new connections coming in, a new romance coming in with this King of Cups, or this is friendship and support from the family with the Two of Cups and also the King of Cups and also that Six of Wands. All right. You might have cordoned yourself off for a bit with the Four of Pentacles, but you will come out of that shell. And the Empress, let's have a look what it says about this one. So this was the next card that came out for you guys. This is a very prominent message towards the end of the year. Your creativity and hard work are bringing you great rewards, according to this card. You have the Midas touch right now, so anything you nurture and give your loving attention to will flourish. Marriage, children and issues involving motherhood and creativity are positively affected now, And as I said, this could be some of you guys being a mother. And we do have a Fool card here as well, which can reference a child, a baby. Whether you're trying to give birth to a child, nurture life into plants or pets, or help a new project or business to grow, your creative endeavours will be successful. Enjoy the beautiful things in life, knowing that you deserve to be wonderfully provided for. Take excellent care of your body with massage, yoga, or anything that makes you feel healthy, vibrant, and luxurious. Additional meanings of this card: abundance, spending time in nature, indulging in creative and artistic projects, loving and nurturing yourself and others, a time of excellent emotional or physical health. So it's brilliant. This reading is saying don't focus on too much on things that don't work for you, but focus on things that do work. You have your health, you have vitality, and you're sitting pretty, you're attractive, and put your efforts into those things towards the end of the year. That's your reading, Aquarius. Thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe, and I'll see you on your year ahead life spread reading. Thanks for your time, guys. Bye-bye.